Never stop, I'll get it if I want it. Gotta make to myself a promise. I won't quit, keep going till I got it. I won't give up till I'm on top.
Yo, no, I ain't the type to give up. If I do something, man, I do it till I get what I want. I turn a business out of nothing into something I love. I got a poker face, but honestly, I'm not one to bluff. I flip a switch, never miss, man, I always stay up. Don't let them see you, bitch, always have a plan to stay tough. This life ahead of you ain't easy, it was built to be rough. But that's what makes a personality, is tragedy, bruh. So keep your head on your shoulders. Now we ain't out here moving rocks, we out here moving boulders. Now we ain't getting posterized, we out here making posters. And we ain't got nothing to hide, we move forward like soldiers. You better wake up for the pay stub or you'll pay up. Don't make love to the game, bruh, fuck the game up. Change up, rearrange stuff to your greatness. Famous for the way up, play the...
What is up? What is up? What is up? Welcome to a quick episode of Gridiron Giants. I'm your host, Mike Jones, coming at you. So, we lost to the Carolina Panthers. I would say I was surprised, but in all honesty, I'm not. I mean, I don't think any of us are probably surprised. I don't know. Are you? Let me know. Because I'm not surprised. So basically, Daniel Jones isn't it. He can't go through progressions. His timing, when it comes to pulling the trigger, he doesn't pull it. He pulls it too late. And we get picks or incompletions or just bad passes, and he misses wide open players, wide open receivers. You've seen it in Germany against the Panthers, and yeah, I don't think he has it. He doesn't have it. He's good. He's a good player. He's decent, but I don't think he's beyond backup. I think we've been trying to create a starter out of a backup, really. It sucks. It sucks. I know as Giants fans, it's been hard for a few years, and we've had some interesting moments, like Tommy DeVito coming in and rattling off some wins, and but other than that, what have we had? We had a playoff appearance. We beat Minnesota, and then that's it. And that's what they based that season is what they based him being our franchise, Daniel Jones, Danny Dollar Store being our franchise quarterback. It is. It's stupid. I always say it. You're probably tired of hearing it, but should have kept Saquon, gave him money, and figured out our QB situation, and figured out our O-line situation, and helped work on our secondary. And it's insane. We have decent building blocks, and we got Sexy Dexy in the middle. We got Tracy, who's coming out pretty good at running back, and I like him. He's one of those players that I feel can get better and better with time. And unfortunately, Daniel Jones ain't one of those players. He's not a building block. He you know what he is? He's a cinder block. Might as well tie it to your ankle, toss it in a lake, and move the hell on with your life, because Daniel Jones is not the answer. He's not the answer. He's not going to be the answer. They're not going to make him the answer. So at this point, 9 times out of 10, you get Daboll and press conference, and it's an every week thing. Is Danny Dollar Store going to be your starting QB next week, and generally it's yes, 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 yes. And this week it was we're evaluating. So I'm taking it that they're going to do the right thing, set his ass down, just sit his ass down, and there's too much to risk. He's got a $23 million injury guarantee that I'm pretty sure that we don't want to be committed to next year because honestly, he's not going to play another snap for the New York Giants. And if he does, it just proves that our Giants organization is a bunch of jackasses. There, I said it. Bunch of damn jackasses. It's pitiful. I'm tired of it. You can only give a guy so much benefit of the doubt so many times in Jones, but I'm done. I'm done sitting there saying, "Oh, it could be better. He's going to be better. It's good. He's going to grow. He's going to progress," because he's not. Let's just be honest, Giants fans. He is not progressing. He's not going to progress. I don't expect him to. He ain't got a chance no more. I mean, he's done. Sit your ass down and be thankful you got a shit ton of money because you ain't getting shit but backup pay from now on, if that. I'm not going to mince words anymore. I'm not going to stick up for the guy. I will sit there and say that it is not 100% his fault because at the end of the day, it starts with your front office, the decisions you make in the front office of, player development, just all that stuff is where it starts. So I'm not going to sit here and just say, "Oh, well, it's on Danny," because it's not. It's not. A lot of it's not, and his play is. But where we're at as a Giants organization is not on him. I feel like they just didn't have the balls to pull him. They gave this guy all this money and hope and pray that he was going to be some savior and take us to the playoffs. And he's not that guy. He's just not that guy. He doesn't have it. So we'll probably end up having Drew Lock in, see how he progresses. Is there potential there? I'm not really too excited about Drew Lock. I don't really have opinion, yay or nay, mostly, but I will say I'm not really a fan of Drew Lock. So, we're sitting at the bottom of the league. We're looking at possibly a first-round pick. I'm not a tank. I don't want to tank. I mean, I want to go out, have the Giants play the best they can with whatever personnel they decide to go in with. And, I'm a firm believer that you don't tank games. This is a professional sport. And in a professional sport, you should be professional, and you don't tank games. I think it's a pussy way out. I'm not tanking games. Like, if in my opinion, I'm not tanking games for a first round pick. That's not why. You can get a first round pick. You could pick a guy and he could be trash. It's just not worth it. It's bad. It's a bad look for a team. I don't know. It's pitiful. Like, you go out there and these guys get paid so much money. Play your ass off. That's what you're paid to do. Like, this is what people pay to see. I don't pay or I don't sit there and watch a Giants game because I want them to tank. I watch a Giants game because I love the Giants. I want to see the Giants do good. I want to see them succeed. I want to see players progress. I want to see, I want to have something to be excited about every year. And it's like us Giants fans, man, we get so pumped up. You can't tell me you don't. You can't tell me beginning of the season, you're like, it's new season. This is our season. Seen some good stuff last year. Hopefully they worked hard and figured some stuff out, and they come in this season and it's different. And it never is. I mean, it never is. It's the same repetitive toxic Giants team. The only time you see the team all camaraderie and all good with each other is when they're winning. And let's face it, they ain't winning. We lost to the Panthers. I didn't know what I was going to say when I got on here, but yeah, Danny Jones, sit your ass down. You know, with all that money you made, and move on with your life. Maybe pick up a hobby. You know, go knit a sweater or something. Don't take too much focus. You know. Sorry. Knit a sweater. All right. Yeah, but yeah, I think that's where we're at as a organization. We need to. I think Jones played his last snap. He'll be sitting down. I don't think. Hopefully, we're not dumb enough to test that $23 million injury guarantee because he don't effing deserve it. And honestly, it only hurts us. So sit his ass down, bring in Locke, see what they do. Don't tank. Like, I hate that. Like, it's a game. You go out to win every game. You don't just drop a game. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's not like I'm playing checkers with my kid and I let my kid win. Like, these guys are paid hundreds of thousands, millions of dollars to play a sport that us as football fans love to watch. And we spend so much money on jerseys and memorabilia, and, you know, you pay for Sunday ticket or you pay to go to a game. And no, I don't give a shit if you're making $100,000 or $100 million. You go out there and you play to the best of your ability, and you end up where you end up. We go out there and we lose naturally, and it just happens. It is one thing. But if you go out there and tank, you're a coward. I don't care what anybody says. That's my opinion. You don't tank a game. We don't need to be the New York Tank Giants. Go out there and try to make something positive. Get something positive going. Try to progress these players in Tracy, in Neighbors, even Drew Lock. I don't think he's going to be anything, but you never know. You give somebody the opportunity, and what they do with it is on them. But you finish the season with your head high. You go out there and you play your ass off. You progress. You become better. And you start building for the next year. You don't sit there and tank. You don't go out there and give your half. You do your job. You do what you're paid to do. So us football fans who spend all this money on everything as fans, don't feel let down. I know some of us are going to be different in opinion. Some people are like, yeah, tank it. Let's get that first round pick. And, you know, I respect your opinion. I won't dog you for it. I won't sit there and say you're wrong, because you know what? You could be right. At the end of the day, this is an opinion. This is how I feel. This is about character. You know, I used to think, oh, we'll just tank and get a first. It never works out that way, you know. And even when we do get good players like Saquon Barkley or, you know, Odell, or it just, I feel like we never put them together. We never use them. It's like we constantly got these people, these players who are going to be stars, but we don't put the necessary personnel around them, or we don't put the proper progression or way to. We don't allow them to progress. Or, I mean, look at Saquon. You know, we got Saquon in here, and he had decent years. Like, he had decent years. He really did. He had okay years, and nothing flashy or super spectacular. But he came in and he played good running back football. He can run it down your throat. He can reverse hurdle you. He can do all kind of shit. But we get rid of them. We give them to the Eagles. And then you got a team like the Eagles who I feel know how to give star players opportunities to shine. And, Eagles have a decent O-line, and that makes a big difference for the running back. They hit those blocks, and Saquon's gone, and then Saquon does the rest. It's cut to the left, cut to the right, spin move, reverse hurdle, which is insanity. Like us Giants, we just don't do that. We don't. It's like we expect to get a starter out there, and that fixes everything. We don't have to address the O-line now. We got a stud receiver, or we don't have to address the O-line now. We got a running back. He'll make up for all of it. He's just that good. No, I don't care. It's a team sport. You're supposed to be making your players better. You're supposed to be building your team, not hoping and praying that you put a team together and they just work. And it starts with the front office. Like I said, front office. It's frustrating. Our season's over. It's a relief to not sit here and defend Daniel Jones anymore. But I tell you, if he steps foot on that field after this bye, I'm going to be a pissed fan. I'm going to be pissed as hell. For once, the Giants and the organization needs to start thinking with their heads and actually put the work in and do the smart thing. Address our O-line. Address quarterback. Help build a little bit better secondary. Maybe stop running so much damn zone. It seems like every time we run zone, every single time, there's somebody wide open every time. And no matter who we're playing, they find it. And it kills us. And it just feels like there's no determination from this group. And you know what? A lot of the determination, it does help to have veterans and guys that sit there and pump your team up. But at the end of the day, I think it just shows that I don't think these Giants players, maybe not all of them, but I don't think these Giants players they just don't feel it from what they got. They don't feel that energy, that everything that they need. They don't feel that drive from their leaders, their coaches, their staff. And I think when you got that, players give up. Man, I would have gave up. I mean, look at it. You go out there and the defense we have a decent defense, and they can do things. But I mean, when you get stops, and then you send your offense back out there, and then you're literally back out there as a defense after 3 plays. So you were sitting on the sideline for a whole 2.5, 3 minutes while Daniel Jones doesn't get us a first down, or he makes a dumb boneheaded pass, or doesn't make an open pass. And then our defense goes back out there again. I mean, come on. You don't want to keep living on the field. You don't want to. I mean, you can win a game with defense, but you still got to put points on the board. And if I'm a defender, I'm playing defense. I'm not happy. I'm not happy if I get that team off the field and my offense goes out there and 3 and outs 9 times out of 10. I mean, it's just a fact. They get wore down, and by the end of the game, they're running all over us if they haven't already, and it's end of story. That's my rant for the day. I don't know what else to say. It's been a disappointing year. Not very many highlights. It's good to see Malik Neighbors is legit. Like, he's a great receiver. Like I said, Tracy. I think Tracy is a decent back. He has potential if they help him progress, give him an opportunity to progress. But I'll say, I mean, you know what I miss? Bradshaw, Jacobs, and what was that last guy? I can never remember. Ward. Was it Ward? I think so. Earth, Wind, and Fire. Like, we had a We had a running back to run you over. We had a running back to cut you up. I just miss those days. Lord only knows if we'll ever get days like that again. But it starts in the office. It starts with the right choices. It starts with building a team in the areas that we need built upon, not making an area better that's halfway decent. And no, it's if we're really lacking at right guard or left guard, let's get a left guard or a right guard who has potential, who, even if he's not 100% there, that can grow, that can learn, that can make us good. You can't win games if you can't protect your quarterback. You can't have your quarterback running all over hell. You can't have him sitting there taking sacks and taking hits, and you just can't. You can't do it. Start with the basics. Build your lineup, get a decent line, and then those runs are a little bit easier. Those play action passes do a little bit more. I don't know. I'm frustrated, people. I'm sorry, Giants fans. It's been one of those years again. I love the Giants. I love the Giants with all my soul. It kills me every time they lose. What can I say? I know you guys out there in Giants land are frustrated too, and I don't blame you. I don't blame you. Not at all. That's all I got for you today. I figured Adam Scheffler is coming on talking about he doesn't think Jones is going to start again, so I figured we'd address that. And plus how Daboll was talking. So hopefully they do the right thing, sit Jones down. We're Giants fans. Keep your head up. I'll be back. I'm going to do some more. I appreciate anybody who watches, listens. Send a comment. I'm pre-recording this. I'm not going live. I just wanted to vent a little bit and get out some frustrations. And I appreciate anybody who likes, shares, subscribes, comments. Every little bit helps. I appreciate you. And hopefully we do better as a team. Thank you for joining this short episode of Gridiron Giants. I'm your host, Mike Jones. Like, share, comment, subscribe, and pray. And pray. Just pray. That's all we can do. All right. I love y'all. It's been real. Go Giants? Should I say that? Go Giants? Yeah, we'll still say it. Go Giants. So, Giants fans, love you. Thank you for coming by the page, checking it out. Shout out to Big C over there, Fin Posse Podcast. I know the Dolphins got a big win for them. Much needed win. The Dolphins definitely played a good game. I'll see y'all. What's today? Tuesday? I'll see y'all Wednesday night at 8 o'clock on The Blitz. Brought to you by Game Changers Media with host Big C and co-host Mike Jones. Yeah, we'll see y'all. I love y'all. Keep it real.